Welcome back to another episode of The Me Show. I'm your host, Paul Kelly. Now, my voice is a little raspy right now. I went to the Jake Paul fight the other night, and so I was doing a little bit of yelling. But shout out to Jake Paul with that W, though. So let's get right into it now. About over the last 5 years or so, there's been some speculation from a lot of new Nipsey Hussle listeners who decided to come out and say that they weren't that big of a fan of his music. And I would just say that that's only because they wasn't there for the Nipsey era. They wasn't there for when all his interviews, and then he drops a new project and you go out and cop it. And then you go back, listen to it, shuffle out your favorite songs. And then those are your favorite songs forever. They wasn't there for that. You know, Nip put out so much music that it would take a long time for a new listener to come out and listen to it, all his stuff. Like, they're not even going to do it. They listen to probably like 4 or 5 songs and they're like, oh, okay, you know, it's just kind of mid. But they didn't really give Nip the effort that they deserve. So I'm here today to give you my best top 10 Nipsey Hussle songs in the best chronological order that I could come up with, starting from 10 to number 1. So without further ado, let's get into number 10, which is Nipsey Hussle featuring Drake, who was also a new up and coming artist like Nipsey Hussle. They were both coming out pretty much right at the same time. And the song is kind of like a little pop song. It was kind of popular back in the day because it had Drake on it. And that's why I made it number 10. You know, it was real popular back in the day. Was featuring Drake, and let's just get right into it now.
Drizzy, I'm trying to bring it home, even if I gotta do it on my own. I'm a motherfucking killer. And I'm the one to blame. Now that I'm around, shit'll never be the same. Yeah. I'm a killer. Look, killer, nigga. Before rap, my last name was my lifestyle. And when I visualize success, it look like right now. What was once gray skies is now white clouds. And I did it with the ones y'all said was not the right crowd. Follow my steps, and you see what I'm about. I keep my money coming in and never going out. From Chuck Taylors on the pavement with the blammers out. Then I hit the league straight out the streets with no talent scout. And now my face bring the cameras out. That young nigga these industry bitches yap about. You know, the one the cops bump you up and ask about. All because I took my wildest dreams and then mapped them out. I go for mine like it's overtime. Me and my niggas had to struggle, so we overshine. Being fuck bitches, I've been on my grind. Cause on a mission, your worst enemy is idle time. Hustle. I'm trying to bring it home, even if I...
Alright, so that was Nipsey Hussle featuring Drake. That was number 10 right there on the top 10. Ahead and get into the next song, which is They Roll by Nipsey Hussle and featuring The Game. This song was pretty tight back then. It had that West Coast chill vibe. I was going through a little bit of my own struggles, you know, where you could barely afford to, you know, buy a bag of chips. And he just kind of, you could feel the like a little bit of pain coming through some of this song a little bit. So that's what I gave this number 9. You know, I thought They Roll was pretty tight back in the day. So without further ado, Nipsey Hussle featuring The Game, They Roll.
Snips rolling on Slowson.
Just rolling on Slowson.
Rolling on Slowson.
South Central. All over the world. Back down the watch.
Blue Converse, nigga. Rich rolling from the dirt, just banging my turf like Snoop did. Same color rag, just a new crib. Blue bandanas, blue dickies, and a deuce fit. And Slauson Ave ain't the side you could truce with. Homicide City turned these young niggas ruthless. With loose lips to make a snitch nigga shoe slip. Pistol introduce a pussy nigga to the pulpit. Blue rag, S-hat, gold on my neck fat. Gun case, catch that, this neighborhood I rep that. Bust heads, peel cats, cook coke, seal crack. Hit the county jail, make your enemies run that. Mama know my gun clap, granny know my gun clap. Shoot it out, fuck that, duck down, bust back. Deuces on my Cadillac. California state of mind, since corrupt drop with battle cat. Some niggas quit.
All right, so that was Nipsey Hussle featuring the game They Roll. That was a little smooth banger back in the day for show. That was number 9. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little bonus track right here real quick. This one was featuring Nipsey Hussle. This was Currency featuring.
You see it, nigga?
That ain't it. Don't mind that. This is Currency featuring Wiz Khalifa and Nipsey Hussle. Now, I'm not gonna give you guys Currency's verse on here. You guys can go ahead and go get it and listen to it yourself. But this was tight, you know. Currency, Nipsey Hussle, Wiz Khalifa, they was all up and coming artists, and Nipsey and Currency was really the only ones to do it like all independent. You know, Currency's a legend to this day for how he did it. You know, he owns all his own rights to all his music. He has his own record label, puts out his own artists. That was the same tip that Nipsey Hussle was on all his own rights, his masters to his music. His own record label, was putting out artists, putting up his own money for marketing, paying for his own studio time. Everything was all him. He didn't just sign his name on a contract and get, you know, $100,000 and his name all over the billboards and stuff. And like it's different. So for people to say, oh, you know, not a legend, Currency a legend, Nipsey a legend, don't ever get it twisted. So this is Currency featuring Wiz Khalifa, Nipsey Hussle.
My story is ocean deep. They say I spit that pistol grip poetry. It's just a loke in me. On my hip is 12 zeros after a quota key. Nah, double in for you niggas that's not as cold as me. Dope cause I'm supposed to be flossing where my soldiers be. My story is ocean deep and my coast is controlled by me. Bitches that ain't noticed me now file my nails in lotion feet. I'm buzzing uncontrollably, richer than with no release. Most of these rappers that's feeling like they is the golden sea. HIL, I to the D, go ask your bitch who fly as me. Fly as we, Wiz Khalifa, Currency, they certainly heard of me, heard of we. They beat the track while I murk the beat. Next time I sign, I need at least a bail for a murder beat. Fuck the web, they searching me. I'm blowing up insurgency. 911 Porsche, yeah, my car's in emergency. Carmen San Diego, where the hell on the earth is he? Probably somewhere getting what's synonymous with currency. Hustle.
Yeah, on the grind made something from nothing, so them niggas are hating, niggas are hating. Try playing me on some sucker shit out, cause I don't fuck with you lately. Money on my mind, you can name a place. I just board a plane, and I'm on my way there, on my way there. I'm smoking while I roll another one, baby, baby, baby.
All right, so that right there was Currency featuring Nipsey Hussle and Wiz Khalifa. That was a little bonus track that I have for you guys. Now, you can tell I'm just taking this with just straight one shot here. I haven't done any editing or anything like that. I have a little bit of error here, but I'm gonna just let that ride. Y'all could look at my blooper for free. It's all good. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop this right here. I'm gonna just, you know, freshen up a little bit, get back on it, come back with, I would think it's song number 8 coming up for you guys with that bonus track that I just gave you. So I'll be back for the rest later.